Hello students, Standard 9th, Subject Science and Technology, Part 1, Chapter number 14, Substances in Common Use. In last video, we have studied about the important salts in daily life, and we have studied the first important salt, that is the sodium chloride, its properties and uses. Now today we are going to study about the second important salt which is used in our daily life, that is the sodium bicarbonate. This sodium bicarbonate, it is also known as baking soda, and the molecular formula of sodium bicarbonate is NaHCO3. So we know that when we bring a cake on our birthday, or when we make a cake at home, or sometimes we make crisp bhaji in our home, at that time, or to make the cake or bhaji porous and crispy, we use baking soda in it, which is also known as sodium bicarbonate. So this sodium bicarbonate or baking soda, it is a white non-crystalline powder. Its chemical name is sodium hydrogen carbonate, or it is also known as sodium bicarbonate, and its molecular formula is NaHCO3. The properties and the uses of sodium bicarbonate. Number 1, NaHCO3 sodium bicarbonate reacts with moist litmus paper and it turns red litmus paper into blue, which means that this sodium bicarbonate, it is basic in nature. Second, it is used to make bread, cake, dhokla. Number 3, being basic in nature, it is used to reduce acidity in the stomach. Number 4, NaHCO3, that is sodium bicarbonate, it is used to make the active substance carbon dioxide, that is CO2, in the fire extinguisher. And number 5, baking soda is used to clean an oven. After that, let us study about the next important salt, that is the bleaching powder. Bleaching powder, it is also known as calcium oxychloride. This is the chemical name of bleaching powder, and the molecular formula is CaOCl2. So we know that the tap water, it has a typical strong odor in the rainy season. Also, we know that water in a swimming pool, it has also the same odor. So it is the odor of the chlorine gas which is used to destroy the microbes in the water. This chlorine gas, it is a strong oxidizing agent, and therefore it has a strong disinfecting as well as bleaching action. So this chlorine, it is inconvenient to handle because it has gaseous state. So instead, the solid bleaching powder, which has the same effect, is more convenient to use. Bleaching powder undergoes slow decomposition due to the carbon dioxide in air, and chlorine gas is released. So bleaching powder gets its property because of this release of chlorine gas. So there is a chemical reaction has given that when bleaching powder reacts with carbon dioxide gas, we get chlorine gas, that is CaOCl2 plus CO2. It gives CaCO3, calcium carbonate. It is a one kind of salt, and Cl2, this chlorine gas is given out. So this bleaching powder, it is obtained by the reaction of chlorine gas with the slaked lime. The molecular formula of slaked lime, that is CaOH2, calcium hydroxide. When this calcium hydroxide react with chlorine gas, we get CaOCl2, that is the bleaching powder, plus H2O. Here In the picture, we can see the bleaching powder. After that, let us study about the properties and uses of bleaching powder. Number 1. Bleaching powder is yellowish white colored solid substance. Number 2. Its chemical name is calcium oxychloride. Number 3. It has a strong odor of chlorine gas. Number 4. It is used for disinfection of drinking water at the waterworks and the water in the swimming pool. Number 5. It is used for bleaching of clothes. Number 6. It is used for disinfection by the roadside and garbage sites. Number 7. Dilute sulfuric acid and dilute hydrochloric acid react rapidly with bleaching powder to release chlorine gas completely. We can see the chemical reaction here. When bleaching powder CaOCl2, when it react with H2SO4, we get CaSO4. This is calcium sulfate plus chlorine gas is given out plus H2O. And number 8, calcium oxychloride reacts slowly with the carbon dioxide gas to form calcium carbonate and chlorine gas. So after that, let us study about the one more important salts in our daily life, that is the washing soda. The molecular formula of washing soda is Na2CO3.H2O. So we know that the hard water from a well or a bore well, means a well or a bore well contain hard water in it, and it becomes soft on adding washing soda in it. So how do we know? So the lather formed on it, and from this lather we understand that the hard water becomes soft. The hardness of water, it is due to the presence of chlorides and sulfates of calcium and magnesium salts in it. So Na2CO3, this washing soda, it is added to this water to soften such water and make it suitable for use. The reaction with Na2CO3, means sodium carbonate, causes the formation of insoluble carbonate salts of magnesium and calcium. So the chemical reaction, we can see that magnesium chloride MgCl2, when it combines with sodium carbonate, means washing soda Na2CO3, then we get MgCO3. This magnesium carbonate, it is insoluble carbonate salts of magnesium plus twice of NaCl, means sodium chloride. Sodium carbonate is a water soluble salt of sodium. Crystalline sodium carbonate, on keeping, loses its water of crystallization readily, and a white powder is obtained. So this powder is called the washing soda. Here we can see the chemical reaction, that is Na2CO3.10H2O, on keeping, it loses water of crystallization, and we get Na2CO3.H2O, that is white powder of washing soda. Now let us study about the properties and uses of washing soda. Number 1. Washing soda, it is a whitish and odorless powder at room temperature. Number 2. Litmus has a blue color in its aqueous solution. Number 3. It is a hygroscopic, that is, it absorbs moisture if left exposed to air. And number 4. It is used mainly for washing clothes. Number 5. Sodium carbonate, it is used in the glass and paper industry and also in refining of petrol. So we can write the reaction between sodium carbonate, that is washing soda, and sulfuric acid. So when washing soda react with sulfuric acid, we get Na2SO4, that is sodium sulfate, plus H2O, water, plus CO2, carbon dioxide gas. Now let us study about some crystalline salts. So we know that some salts, they occur in crystalline form, and we use various salts which contain water of crystallization in it. So some substances in our daily use which contain water of crystallization, they are given here. So number 1, the alum. It is also known as potash alum. The molecular formula of alum is K2SO4 dot Al2SO4 thrice dot 24H2O. Number 2, borax. The molecular formula is Na2B4O7 dot 10H2O. Number 3, Epsom salt. It is also known as magnesium sulfate, MgSO4 dot 7H2O. Number 4, barium chloride, BaCl2 dot 2H2O. Number 5, sodium sulfate. It is also known as Glauber's salt, Na2SO4 dot 10H2O. So all these salts, they contain water of crystallization. We can see there are H2O molecules are present and they shows water of crystallization in it. So we know that alum is used in the process of water purification. So because of property of coagulation, the solid impurities in water, they come together and they become heavy and they settled to the bottom. As a result, the water above becomes clear. Blue vitriol. It is also used in the blood test for diagnosing anemia. In the Bordeaux mixture, which is used as a fungicide on fruits like grapes, muskmelon, slaked lime, it is used with the blue vitriol. So this blue vitriol, it is a crystalline salt which contain water of crystallization in it. After that, the last important salts that we use in our daily life, that is the soap. Soap, it is also one kind of salt. So when oil or animal fat, it is boiled with an aqueous solution of sodium or potassium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide, that is NaOH, and potassium hydroxide, that is KOH. So we get sodium or potassium salts of carboxylic acids. They are also known as fatty acids are formed, and these salts are called soap. So when soap is mixed with hard water, calcium and magnesium salts of fatty acids are formed. So these being water insoluble, they form a precipitate, and that is why lather is not formed in the water. So also there is a difference between bathing soap and washing soap has given. Number 1, in case of bathing soap, high grade fats and oils are used as the raw material. But in case of washing soap, low grade fats and oils are used. In case of bathing soap, potassium hydroxide, it is used in the preparation of bathing soap. But in case of washing soap, sodium hydroxide, it is boiled with animal fats. So this is the difference between bathing soap and washing soap.